Okay, so we wanted to ask ourselves, what is kin? At first, the first thing that comes to mind is your family. So we might think, okay, it's like a common root, but is a common root really a defining element of kinship? Because when we really think about it, we all have a common root. So in evolution, we all come from the same organisms over time. We just evolved into a lot of various species, including this one. But do you feel kinship to this? No. Why? Maybe because it doesn't have eyes. These automatically look cuter, right? Okay. So clearly we make a choice. Whether they have eyes or other similarities to us, we choose what we feel kinship to. For example, our friends that we share beers with, or our pets that we love, and yet other animals we slaughter and we eat. So here you can see that we do have limitations in what we choose to be kin with. So what exactly is it that's limiting our choice? First of all, as humans, we kind of think that we're superior to other species, that we're on top of the world. We also tend to be very self-centered, and we look at ourselves a lot, and our vision is very blurred. We're focused on things that center around us, but we don't look beyond that. But what does that lead to? That leads to the destructions of the things that we don't associate with, that we don't take care of. So for example, our planet, we destroy it. So how do we want to fix that? We have to start over, we have to think outside of the box. And one way to do that is to look at nature, because in nature we find that everything is connected. All the organisms depend and live off of each other in harmony. And so how do we mimic that? How do we create this kind of kinship that we see in nature? We need to open our hearts. We need to change perspective, look through the eyes of different creatures. We need to look back at ourselves, but through different eyes, and we can reflect and change our perspectives. We can try to experience different environments and put ourselves in the place of other organisms and try to connect with them, with different species, and reach out to them and try to connect with them. And through this exploration of different environments and interacting with different animals, we'll find that there are a lot of hidden connections. So we might think at first, like the organisms at the beginning, that we have nothing similar with them, but in reality, we have, for example, antibodies. We share a similar immune system, which once again shows all these hidden connections. We also share very complex microbiomes in our guts, and plants and bees. All these different organisms are inherently linked. And we can also see that by uncovering our past and our DNA. And yeah, this is all connected. And we can see that even though we're all so different, we'll find similarities. And it's because of these differences that we're actually similar. And we'll find that, yeah, we have a lot of similarities despite our differences. For example, these different instruments create harmonious melodies together when they all work together. And in conclusion, we find that kinship is more than a human concept. And together we can discover this, and we can discover that it is inherently rooted in nature.